enough 11 days ago, but was back in training on Monday and started the first 3 Bundesliga games on the left wing ahead of Gnabry.
He's having a chat with Leroy Sané. Looks like Leroy Sané is going to come out onto this left-hand side, Coleman onto the right-hand side.
Kane. The yellow cards there, just to confirm, were for Goretzka and Martinez. Here is Goretzka. Kane. Sané. Couldn't resist. Onana just about kept it out. Kane was loitering with intent. Lindelof got to it first.
It's difficult for Onana. The wobble, the dip, you're never quite sure how far you can see. It's not fully on the palm. You want to be trying to get it over, but the dip on the ball doesn't allow you to get it up and over the bar. Harder than it looks.
They can make a foot of you, those kind of shots, can't they? They're moving about all over the place in the air.
Too many times.
Finish with the corner.
Manchester United fan.
Decisive goalkeeping.
Cool. Nkoye.
Just 4 minutes between Rasmus Højlund's goal for Manchester United and Harry Kane's penalty. It's those 4 minutes when Manchester United were back within touching distance. The penalty decision was unfortunate, both in the nature of the award and in the timing.
I think now, in the remaining 25 minutes, Bayern with the confidence, with the ball, will look to pass and pass and pass Manchester United out of the game, and at some point you thought Manchester United will have to have a go, will come out of their shells a little bit in terms of shape, which will open the game up. How they do that and when they do that is the question.
Lima. Coleman. Goretzka. Sané. Kane was waiting.
What?
A rather hesitant touch, but just about got the job done. Davies so fleet of foot. Bayern's home record in this competition looks very impressive. 16 wins out of the last 19 Champions League games played here. But it's the other 3 matches that have undone all the good work. 3 successive exits in the quarterfinals, and they haven't won the home leg of any of those 3 ties. You know, going out the last 8 is not quite good enough for Bayern Munich. 3 years in a row.
Not very Bayern Munich at all.
Confirmation of those yellow cards for Goretzka and Martinez for their earlier spat. Scott McTominay is imminent for Manchester United. Might not sound like a goal scorer, but he's been almost prolific for his country in the qualification process for the European Championships so far this year. 6 goals in 6 games, a couple against Spain. He's been playing quite an advanced role for Scotland. Manchester United are bringing on McTominay. Bayern have brought on Coman, they've got Thomas Muller, they've got Matthias Dell, they've got Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, Kane. He just wants to try and fill his boots now, Harry Kane. Somebody who Manchester United tried to sell in the summer, but came in from the cold last weekend. And takes over from Christian Eriksen.
And he goes as a more advanced midfielder, ahead of Bruno Fernandes for the moment. Maybe he will get his wish of that Scotland role as the more attack-minded midfielder.
Fernandes did drop deeper at the weekend, almost into a kind of quarterback role. He's a very good passer.
Is it the problem of the coach or the
There is Fernandes.
players? Because I can't understand this.
McTominay.
We bought all the big players, but they can't perform up to the expectation we are looking up to. I don't know.
Martinez. Good turn that by Højlund. Just couldn't quite connect with McTominay. Coman can escape. Musiala. Sané. This is all that Bayern Munich need to do at this stage, and Manchester United have somehow got to challenge this grip that the home team have on the game.
Again, it was the moment where they could have broken, had a 4v4, decided against it, went for the element of control, keep your back line safe, keep his home secure.
Reguilon. Rashford just couldn't quite bring it under his control. Lima. Kane. Sané. Davies doesn't need an invitation to overlap. Instead, Musiala has slipped Sané in here. Harry Kane. And now Alphonso Davies can join in. Coman on the end of it. Away by Bruno Fernandes. Turn. It's a careless pass. We had a lot of space there.
Well, since Harry Kane penalty, you'd wonder whether over recent weeks at Manchester United, whether they would crumble, whether their heads would go down, whether recent weeks Bayern Munich will be able to finish games off when they go ahead, and neither have done that yet. So, whilst it's still got 2 goals, still that slight element of jeopardy in the game still that'll give Manchester United hope, that'll keep them going.
It's not like Bruno Fernandes. comes another change, Eric Choupo-Moting. He's not played a great deal for Thomas Tuchel. He had a knee injury towards the end of last season. He's been a substitute so far this season. Rush finding Lima. Cromwell finding Kane. Meet again. Martinez in pursuit of him. That's terrific from Kingsley Coman. Kicking his way through the minefield of midfield, but then Pelistri cuts it out. Kane is inside his own half, covering man. And a few players committed downfield. Kane's football intelligences, work ethic, neatly kicked in. Are going to help out.
And the fitness across this Bayern team, the fitness has been there, and I think this is where Manchester United struggle. In comparison,
Kimmich, space on the right-hand side. Kingsley Coman. He's got support from Kane and from Sané here. Leroy Sané, he tried to play Musiala in. It was almost a shot, let alone a pass. Far too much velocity for Jamal Musiala. Musiala is going to come off, and in fairness, Thomas Tuchel did say yesterday he's maybe got 60, 75 minutes in him after that month out through injury. What a talent, 20 years of age. Spent much of his childhood in England, actually played alongside Jude Bellingham for the England under-15 and under-16 team, but he's very much a Bayern and Germany player now, and what a player.
It's been fantastic tonight. Glimpses of brilliance, of travelling with the ball, picking the passes, just been cut above at times. Everyone else on the pitch, and a real joy to watch, and he just looks like he's enjoying his football. Choupo-Moting coming on. It's almost a 4-2-4 when they've got the ball. Bayern Munich now holds such a high line.
Sané. Come for Coman. Sané. Just couldn't quite slip it through to Choupo-Moting. Looks like Bayern are looking for more here. Kimmich and Co will try to keep their control of the game and keep the ball, but as soon as it crosses the halfway line, they've got goal-hungry players on the field now.
Alphonso Davies at left back is still given the licence to go. Lima at right back, I think it's just worn out, so decides to stay back more.
He'll chase that one from Coman, and he'll get there ahead of Reguilon, and it's still Conrad Lima. And here's Choupo-Moting, wait by Dallo. Goretzka keeps it alive for Kane. Here's Coman, and Lima. They're away by Casemiro, and as far as Joshua Kimmich. Lima's punting now, you're right.
He's going back to the halfway line a bit slower than what he went forward.
Just cut me out of the next attack. Come in, please, lads. Thanks. Just gonna have a little sit down. Oh no! Upamecano to Lima again. I'm sorry. I just need a break. Take a little time out. Thank you.
They've got Manchester United where they want them now. They've got them well and truly under the pump.
Kane against Martinez again. It's a fantastic pass from Kim Min-jae. Kane. What Blocked by Martinez. It'll come for Choupo-Moting. It's a good save. It's in with power by Choupo-Moting. I think quite a good height for Nana, but he had to ground.
It was. It was a good step and a good dive. Everything that the mistake wasn't clinical goalkeeping. Came at an angle that allowed him to make the clear mind choice, the clear choice just to get rid of it, just to get it away.
Sandro Martinez has not given up on Sporting Harry Kane's night, one way or another. That yellow card hasn't calmed him down. Finish with the corner. Waste by Hoyland. Weimer revived. Komel. Choupo-Moting. Well to find a way out of that corner. Davies, Sané. Drop Dallo, strong play by Leroy Sané. Kane not makes there on Casemiro. Sané's got it back. It's hit by Kingsley Coman, kept out by Onana.
Well, the tricks are coming out now. They know that Manchester United are a spent force at the moment.
Rashford with a little reminder for Bayern. That's all it is. Goretzka with industry. Just by Davies. This three has found McTominay, but he's found Upamecano. Bayern have got 5 in this attack, and only 4 defenders. Upamecano just got to make the right decision here. He's found Como. Sets up Choupo-Moting, and behind you, Bruno Fernandes appears from nowhere to save the day.
They're queuing up, and it was just a matter of the right choice, just a matter of the right touch.
Rasmus Højlund is being replaced by Anthony Martial. I don't think there's any reflection on what he's given Manchester United tonight. In fact, he's run himself to a standstill. Facundo Blistri hasn't quite been able to seize his chance, and he makes way for Alejandro Garnacho, a Champions League debut for him at 19. The young Argentine international on his 3rd camp in Bolivia earlier this month.
2 like-for-like swaps. Rashford comes out onto this right-hand side. Garnacho over onto the left-hand side, and Martial will go up front, but I think it's more Ten Hag and saving of legs of Højlund, who's coming back to full fitness and looking to future battles, really.
Manchester United's next battle is at Burnley in the English Premier League this coming weekend. Bayern are at home to Bochum this coming weekend. Sané. Rashford trying his luck on this flank. Davies was actually recorded. There's an opportunity for McTominay. Davies was recorded at 23.1 miles an hour in the Champions League last season, which was the fastest speed recorded by any player. I don't drive a great deal faster than that. He's quite an athlete, isn't he?
He's the acceleration and just the way that he likes to bring it. Say, okay, I'll take the foot race on with the best. Anyone, I'll take it on.
Linked with Real Madrid at the moment, Alphonso Davies. Somewhere down the line. Goretzka. Choupo-Moting. Sané. Choupo-Moting.
Rashford.
Nana hangs on.
Rashford, look at what he's doing.
Bit of a shooting range back there at the moment.
Yeah, they're just not been able to get tight now. Manchester United, tired legs, tired minds, and well, they're still fresh on the ball, still got athleticism in the legs, ideas and runners.
Here's Kane. Cut out by Lisandro Martinez. Casemiro. On to Rashford. It's a searching ball, and there's Garnacho's first contribution. It's a strange game because 3-1 isn't a final score, is it? It's not the end of the game by any means.
They're not out of it still, they're hanging on, and Bayern can pick the moments, pick the times, pick the passes, because they're getting chances of abundance, but they're just not putting it to bed.
I mean, times in the last 15 minutes, if you just walked into the stadium, you might think it's 3-0 or 4-0. But it has been a night of moments. The mistake by Onana in the first half, the penalty call by the VAR in the second half, both came at really critical moments when the game was in the balance. Is there another moment for Manchester United? Sané. He really seems to have his vim and vigour back. At times the last season when he wasn't at his best. Manchester United's return to the Champions League has been a sobering one. They missed it last year, missed the buzz, missed the revenue. It's vital to the business model that they qualify. But they haven't really been contenders at this level for, what, 12 years? It's a long time for a club like United. Sané. Casemiro with a sliding challenge. Just looking here, 2 quarter-finals since 2011.
It's an incredible record. You think the size of the club, you think about the issues that they've had around the club, behind the scenes, on the pitch. It's no great surprise when you put it in the context of how it's been.
Free kick given against Lima. Since Bayern put them out in 2014, 10 seasons ago, Manchester United have won just one game in the knockout rounds of the Champions League. One game in going on 10 years. Thomas Muller about to add to their pain. We're going to see Matthias Tell too. Rashford. Dallo. Choupo-Moting. Unlocked there. Here come the changes. And Leroy Sané is going to get a deserved break. Matthias Tell has been outstanding from the bench this season. French 6-footer will come on. And Muller's arrival will mean the end of the reunion for Harry Kane. Thomas Muller first faced Manchester United in 2010. What a guy, turned 34 last week. He led the German attack in their win over France, scored in that game, started the last 2 Bundesliga games. He's as good as ever.
He's still going, he's still producing, and a wonderful array of choices that Thomas Tuchel has. I think the biggest comment you would say is that he's taken to 87 minutes to bring Harry Kane off, which kind of leads you to think that even Thomas Tuchel has felt that this game hasn't really been dead, hasn't really put it away.
Here's Rashford to Martial. done well to find a way back to Rashford, and here's Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Martial. It's come for Casemiro, and it's in. And Manchester United have got another goal back. Casemiro forced it forward. What a strange game, what a strange night for him. And it's a night that's not quite over. Bayern Munich, Manchester United. Can't happen again, can it?
Well, it's got fortune written all over it, but they don't care. Casemiro doesn't care, treads on the ball. It's a brilliant, brilliant touch to himself. Not that he means it. Takes the game to a new meaning. With a few minutes to go, Manchester United, new life in the legs in the last few minutes.
But if you told me that Casemiro was going to score tonight and asked me how, the last thing I would have come up with would have been a left-footed shot while he was lying on the ground. His 100th European appearance tonight. His first Champions League goal for Manchester United. And 5 times winner. Managed to force his way forward and somehow force the ball in. 3-2.
Think of all the chances that Bayern had in similar positions with more options than Manchester United did then. It's just that one-touch football, taking a chance, taking a bit of fortune. That final touch is all you need.
Why don't they bring Solskjaer on? Reguilon to Garnacho. I look like a foul by Lima, but the referee has played on, and now surely it's going to be a free kick. He's given the original one. There was an advantage initially. He's gone back out to where Garnacho was fouled.
Martial has brought something different since being on the pitch. Says Garnacho. Just something to ask Bayern a question.
The 90 minutes are up. There are 4 added minutes coming. It was at this stage of the game that Manchester United got started 25 years ago. Bruno Fernandes. There is by Upamecano. And by Choupo-Moting. And again, still haven't cleared the lines. Now Choupo-Moting can win it properly. Presented to Lindelof. Anxious cries inside the stadium, and then Bruno Fernandes gives it away, and Lima can get Matthijs Tel on his right. Muller waits, so does Como. Tel, Muller hits the post. Comes back to Tel, hit Muller. Como. Crazy game.
Oh, they've had 10 times more chances in this second half.
Here's Tel again. He's just not missing it at the moment. Matthijs Tel. That'll do it. That'll finish it. 18 years of age. His 3rd goal from the bench this season. And Bayern Munich have found yet another bright young thing with the world at his feet. Matthijs Tel. 4-2.
I didn't come in here with the whole crowd buying chair. Just a no.
Oh, the youngster finally puts it to bed. A touch that they've been waiting for. That moment of calm in front of the goal. That moment of composure. The touch sets him up off the thigh. Wonderfully weighted touch. And then the finish.
And not even Thomas Muller could stop it that time.
No. And there's a sigh of relief around the Allianz. They say, finally, we have put this away. Because chance after chance, they've had to finish it off. They've had to wait until the 92nd minute to do it.
I'm trying to think what I was doing at 18. It wasn't that. time Manchester United get back within reach. Bayern Munich score again. Sandro Martinez. Rashford to Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. Now beaten 4 times. That's 14 goals he's conceded in his last 5 games.
And it's been the toughest night for him. From the moment the first goal went in, it's been a question of character.
Martial. The game in this group, Galatasaray versus Copenhagen, was played earlier today in Istanbul and finished 2-2, which is a good scoreline for Manchester United. It's points dropped for both of the other 2 teams in the group. Galatasaray is next for them at Old Trafford. Here's Garnacho. It's a free kick. Bayern Munich are going to have to find a different solution at right back. Conrad Lima is really only filling in. They're trying to buy Kyle Walker in the summer.
Well, there's a big asterisk there, isn't there, for every other team in the Champions League to say this guy is not happy out at right back, and they've got a right back sat on the bench.
Mazraoui is apparently not trusted. Moroccan World Cup semi-finalist. It's about time Manchester United scored again. Bruno Fernandes. It's in! What a game! 4-3. I don't think anybody else got a touch. Certainly not Sven Ulreich. We've had added time to the added time, and we've had an added goal. There was another touch in there.
It's been a crazy game.
In by Casemiro, he's got 2.
That sums it up. It's just a crazy game. It's been ebbs and flows and moments within the game. Manchester United have kept themselves in it by hook or by crook, right until the last.
The goal is just being checked for offside. I did say rather playfully at the start of the broadcast that better keep count tonight, because with all this beer flowing around in Oktoberfest, nobody will remember much about this in the morning in Munich. It's 4-3, I think, yeah? Go check. And that's confirmed. That goal stands, 4-3. It's over. Even the referee has seen enough.
In fact, Manchester United
Delight for the standing
players don't get
coaches,
serious.
and Anthony Barry, and indeed for
Players
Thomas
are not
Tuchel somewhere
serious.
in this
They
stadium.
shouldn't have even considered this.
An important win for
This
Bayern
last
Munich.
goal.
Overall, a deserved win, but 2 huge moments in the game.
So sad.
Goalkeeping
Players
error
don't get serious.
by Andrea Nana handed Bayern the initiative 27 minutes into the first half, and then a big
Charlie, no more
handball
violence.
penalty decision given by the